still November 20th. I have about 10 more minutes before my next client starts. I mean, look at how weird this is. How can I share this? I'm working with someone right now. I dreamt of, so as I've been tracking my dreams, I've dreamt of two people, two clients in my dreams. The first one, it was when I first started working with her. We're getting close to the end of, we're starting to titrate. I was shocked to see her in my dream. And I knew it was symbolic. It was symbolic of her healing. I knew it. Not initially. Initially, I thought, I see her. She's playing with this little girl and loving on this little girl. And I'm seeing her, and I know it's her, but it's the younger her. Mind you, I've never seen her younger. At that point in time, I had never seen her younger. But I knew it was a younger her. And this little girl, and I'm like, I know she has children. She only has one little boy. Who is this little girl to her that she's loving on? That she's loving on. And she's being followed by a cameraman. And I remember watching, and she's just loving on this little girl and playing with her and kissing her. And it looked like she was her mom. But I knew she had a boy, not a little girl. And then I realized that's her younger self, right? She's healing her younger, she's loving on her younger self. And so that's when I knew. I'm like, after I processed it, I was just like, she's doing the healing work. She's loving on the inner, right? Our inner child, the little her. She's loving on her. So that was one dream of the first client that I, not the first client, but one of my clients. I don't know, because I record all the time, so I don't know which one. I had another dream. And it wasn't that, actually, now that I think about it, it's not too long ago, because I just started working with this client not too long ago. A few weeks, maybe at most. It's just a few weeks, really. 3 weeks. 3 weeks to be exact. I'm pretty sure it's 3 weeks. Now I'm curious. 2, 3. Today was week 4, so it's been a month. Oh no. Yeah. Today officially a month. One of the dreams that I dreamt a few weeks ago when I first started working with her, the one about the shoes, where I was helping people find their shoes. She was in my dream. This client was in my dream, and she was helping me help others find their shoes. She was helping me like put these shoes together for people. It's like we had our own little shoe shop. And she was there. I remember seeing her, and I remember thinking, that's interesting. She's there with me. She's helping me help others find their shoes. And I just finished a session with her that was just so amazing. And I made the connection. She's gonna help me. She's going to help me help others. And it makes sense now. It totally makes sense. It makes sense. Why she's gonna help me. our paths were destined to cross. She said that too. She's like, our paths were, I'm like, I agree with you. Our paths are destined to cross. And I kid you not, you know, I don't actually, since I'm on this, I have 5 minutes left. But I saw myself in her. I saw myself in her. And I don't know if I recorded this poem since I'm here. Where is it? Where is it? But in essence, here it is. It's called Fragments of Me. And so I wrote this 2 nights ago. And it continues to speak to how we are a mirror to each other, and how we can see ourselves in each other, even more so when we become completely authentic. And that was the topic of our conversation today, was being somewhere in the middle. This continued theme, being somewhere in the middle. Not feeling like you belong, but there's this, you know, yeah, oh my gosh, yes, I see it now. I totally see it. That same feeling, being too much. Those were her words. I feel like I'm too much. And I remember thinking the exact same thing. Oh my gosh, I must have cried. I remember. I would feel like that a lot. That I was too much for people. Because I would trigger them and they would shut down. Wow. So it hit home. This session hit home very much. So if I haven't already read it, I'm gonna read this poem. It's called Fragments of Me. November 18th, 2021. Dedicated to my clients. As I sit here, listening and holding space for you, I see fragments of me in you. Your heart bleeds, your tears heal, and I see fragments of me in you. Memories that hold you back, the way the world was tainted for you. And I see fragments of me in you. You speak for your inner child, and I see fragments of me in you. You make space as you find another way, and I see fragments of me in you. You are finding your balance, your truth, your own way, and I see fragments of me in you. Just because I am on this side does not exclude me from life. I hope you see fragments of me in you. Yeah. So that came out two nights ago when I was reflecting on the work that I'm doing, the people that I'm helping, right? But yeah, after hearing her talk today, it was like, yeah, wow. And there was this comfort in knowing I'm not alone, that there's more of us out there who are stuck somewhere in the middle, who feel like we're too much, who don't want to compromise ourselves to fit into these molds around us, but who also are needing to do our own healing in order to help others heal, right? Breaking barriers and constructs and rules that are there for a purpose, but we're at the brink of this shift, of this change in how we do the healing work. That was pretty cool. Very cool. Very wow. Very wow. So it's 3 o'clock. Need a lot on. Hi, my name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience, that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes